Hello and welcome to DNA Editor's Table. I am Chitresh Sehgal and with me in the studio today is Tanveer Azam. So the elections in Delhi-NCR have officially begun today with two big cities of Noida and Ghaziabad going to polls. Team DNA visited the ground and observed the sentiment of voters, the mood of the voters at polling booths. And today we'll discuss what we found out. So let's start with Noida first. Dr. Mahesh Sharma, the incumbent MP, is the heavyweight and the favorite. Against Dr. Mahesh Sharma is Dr. Mahendra Singh Nagar from the Samajwadi Party and Rajendra Singh Solanki from the Bahujan Samaj Party. With Dr. Sharma being the current favorite, let's go over to Tanveer and understand what was the mood of the voters and what he felt could come out in the result.
Thank you, Chitresh. So I went to some of the booths in Noida, which of course, like you said, comes under Gautam Buddha Nagar constituency. 3-4 major issues were there when in the mind of the voter. Like I had talked to them, I interacted with a lot of voters who were coming out of the booth. So like nationalism, of course, nationalism was on top of their mind when they went in to cast their vote. Second was the rising inflation. There were some voters who said that inflation is rising and the government is not taking enough step to like keep food prices and other petrol prices and other things in check. Third thing which was very evident in Noida was the issue of the registry of the flats. बहुत सारे ऐसे मुझे मिले लोग जिन्होंने ये कहा कि भाई हम लोग बहुत मेहनत करके और बहुत हार्ड अर्न हमारे मनी लगे हुए हैं फ्लैट्स में और हमारी रजिस्ट्री नहीं होती है और कोई हमारी मतलब नो वन इज़ लिसनिंग टू अस. सो वी हैव बीन गोइंग पिलर टू पोस्ट बट उस पर हमें कुछ भी सही से कंक्रीट ये मतलब जवाब नहीं आ रहा. एंड दिस वाज द इशू. This was the issue which was raised by a lot of society residents of Noida and Greater Noida before the elections. Some even came up with banners that we will not vote until and unless we will get the registry papers. And these three things, and yes, one more thing which was a common, like which was a common among all the voters' sentiment was development. Like they were very happy with the kind of work which Dr. Mahesh Sharma, who is a BJP lead candidate and of course the incumbent MP, so they were very happy with the development work which was done by him. So Noida, I think Noida is a very strong like fortress you can say of BJP. Dr. Mahesh Sharma won it for the first time as an MP. Before becoming an MP, he was the MLA of Noida, and then in 2014, he got the ticket for the Lok Sabha, and he won it by like bagging around 50% vote. 2019, he like increased his vote percentage, and that went up to 59% vote. This time he is up against, like you said, Dr. Mahendra Nagar of Samajwadi Party, though he's a joint candidate of Samajwadi Party and the Congress because they are fighting in India Alliance. And then there is Mr. Solanki of Bahujan Samaj Party. So I talked to a lot of voters and there were many who said that they don't know who are up against Dr. Mahesh Sharma. So I think that sentiments of the voters are in favor of the BJP. They are happy with Modi government. And they are happy with the local MP also. So I think Noida, Gautam Buddha Nagar will be a cakewalk for BJP this time too. And this is the, yes, but when we talk about voters, I would like to inform our viewers and I would like to request them also that I saw a lot of women there, a lot of elderly people over there, and it was heat. It was totally like searing heat, you can say. It was around 38 degrees when we went outside. But they were coming out in numbers. But I didn't saw a lot of what do you call first-time voters or young voters or college goers. So that was something disappointing for me because if youth will not come out, then who will decide the future of the country? So this is something which I will request those who are listening to us, those who are listening to the DNA, that please go out and vote whenever the voting is going to take place in your constituencies, because it's the duty of everyone to vote. So Noida, I think, will be a easy cakewalk for BJP. Now you said about Ghaziabad. See, Ghaziabad is a very tricky case this time. But Ghaziabad is again a very strong hold of BJP. Like you know, former army chief Dr. V.K. Singh, when he retired from army, he joined BJP and he contested from Ghaziabad in 2014 and in 2019 also. But this time BJP has denied him the ticket and they have given ticket to Atul Garg. So now you will ask that then how Mr. Atul Garg is facing trouble and why was a V.K. Singh a better candidate? Because like Ghaziabad has a fairly good population of Rajput voters, right? Dr. V.K. Singh was a Rajput and our viewers know And you also must be knowing that Rajputs are not very happy with BJP this time due to that the statement made by Purushottam Rapala, that Gujarat cabinet leader minister. So by denying a ticket to a Rajput in Ghaziabad, BJP has somewhat taken the anger of anger of Rajputs alongside with them. And Mr. Atul Garg, he is not from a Rajput community. On the other hand, Mayawati, she has fielded a Rajput candidate from Ghaziabad. So this is something which may affect the chances of BJP, which may make the contest interesting. But yes, Ghaziabad is not as easy as Gautam Buddha Nagar constituency. That's my assessment after talking to people and after going to polling booths.
Okay, so I'd like to come back to the first observation from Noida, where you said that people did talk about issues like registry, but you also said that on the top was nationalism.
Yes.
And one thing that was very interesting to note was that people were also voting for Dr. Mahesh Sharma and not just for Prime Minister Modi, which is the case that we are seeing in a lot of constituencies,
Yes.
that people are not really concerned about their candidates out there. They're either voting in the name of BJP and Congress or Prime Minister Modi. So how do you think this affects the scheme of things, and is that this something for which you give credit to Dr. Mahesh Sharma and his own development work as well as PR machinery? Or is it something because generally the voters in Gautam Buddha Nagar and Delhi-NCR are a little more aware of the situation?
Both. See, Dr. Mahesh Sharma, like I said, before becoming an MP, he was an MLA for like 2-3 terms. And then Mr. Modi was nowhere in the national scene. Mr. Modi came only in 2014. So, people of Noida, and don't forget that in Gautam Buddha Nagar constituency, Noida is a very important part of that. Like it covers a lot of area. So, Mahesh Sharma enjoyed a good reputation before the arrival of Mr. Modi on the national scene also. And Mahesh Sharma, he's a doctor, he's a professional doctor, and he runs a very good hospital also, and he runs some charity organization also. So Mahesh Sharma enjoys the confidence of the people of Noida. So yes, that's why, like you said, that in many constituencies you will not hear the name of the local leader. People are simply, when it comes to Lok Sabha, people simply go and they vote for Mr. Modi. So that's something which is not very evident in, what do you say, in Noida, in Gautam Buddha Nagar. Yes, when it comes to nationalism, of course, Modi is the main cog of that wheel. Some of them were also talking about security, that once after the arrival of the BJP government, and they said that स्टेट गवर्नमेंट में जो बीजेपी है उसकी वजह से भी हमें सिक्योरिटी अच्छी मिल रही है. अब यहाँ पे चोरी नहीं होती, डकैती नहीं होती, मर्डर्स कम होते हैं. दिस इज समथिंग विच इज डिबेटेबल, विच वी कैन डिबेट सम अदर डे. बट यस, Mahesh Sharma himself is a good leader, and he himself can win the election because, like I said, he got like 50% vote. Then last time he got 60% vote. 60% vote in any democracy is a very good sign that okay, this leader is someone who is loved by the people of his constituency. So that's where Mahesh Sharma scores over a lot of other BJP leaders across the country, I must say.
Yeah. So what you talked about crime and security, it's very interesting because people do say that crime has reduced in UP during the last chief ministerial term, but still UP fares rather poorly when it comes to the national scale and the national crime numbers, and it's not one of the states which is on the top of the security screen. But even then, you say, so when you put this together, do you think that the double engine narrative is the thing that is working more than the actuality on the ground?
Yes. I think, see, because Gautam Buddha Nagar, it's connected to Delhi, it's a, like you said, national capital region. People are more aware. Like the literacy rate is also high, it's around 80%. So they are reading things, they are getting information from social media, TV and other channels, YouTube channels and all. So I think that's where BJP has succeeded in sending its messages. And like everyone knows, BJP has a very strong election machinery. They give their messages to their voters and to the general public in a very strong manner. So that's, I think BJP has completely succeeded, at least in these 2 seats.
So one more question I'd like to ask. This would be basically relating to 2019 and sort of a comparison. So in 2019, one thing that we observed was that voters came out in large numbers and with a lot of excitement to vote, and that actually contributed to how Dr. Mahesh Sharma swept Gautam Buddha Nagar. Did you see the same kind of excitement in voters?
No, I didn't see the same kind of excitement this time. Like I told you earlier also that there were many young voters were missing, and of course elderly were there, women were there, and which is a good sign for Indian democracy. But yes, and that's something which we will see after the voting percentage, because the kind of reports which we are receiving about voting since like 4 PM, that I don't see Gautam Buddha Nagar polling more than 65% of the vote, which is something, if and only if the voting percentage will remain around 65%, that's not a healthy sign. It should go beyond like 75 to 80%.
So the final numbers are yet to come in, but I'd just like to tell the viewers that till 5 p.m., Gautam Buddha Nagar had a voter turnout of 51.66%. On the other hand, Ghaziabad had a lesser voter turnout of 48.21%. So this could actually mean both the things. Traditionally, we used to think that lesser voter turnouts mean there isn't much anti-incumbency, and larger voter turnouts mean there is anti-incumbency. But that was something that was proven wrong in 2019.
No, but this time we have come across a new narrative.
Yeah.
Like after the conclusion of the first phase, that if the voter turnout is low, then it's not advantage BJP, it's disadvantage BJP, and that's why BJP, after the conclusion of the first phase, they have been like requesting people to come out in large number and vote. So this is something which will definitely like be at the back of the mind of the BJP leaders and strategists, that how should they ask their Panna Pramukh and their booth level workers to ask or to make people come to the booth and cast their vote. But just before concluding, I would like to just inform my viewer that we are receiving the same kind of report from Mathura also, from Baghpat also. But yes, the voting percentage is high in Meerut, in Amroha, and especially in areas where there is a large population of minority voters. So this is something which will definitely, like this is a point of concern for BJP, and after the conclusion of this phase, once we will get the final number from Election Commission, then we will.
So with this, we'll conclude today's analysis of Noida and Ghaziabad. So these were the first two cities of Delhi-NCR where polling officially began today. The rest of the constituencies, the 7 constituencies of Delhi as well as Gurugram, will be polling on May 26. We'll be back with more such updates. Keep watching DNA.